Hi everyone, it's Raymond Wood here, back with Ray's Reviews. Now, this weekend, guys, no Premier League football, but as promised, we said we were going to bring you the FA Cup. So if you joined us live on air last night, a big thank you for joining us. We gave books away last night. We gave away 10 scholarships worth $10,000. If you're an aspiring football player or you've got a son and daughter who would like to play professional football, wants to work with one of the highest qualified coaches on the planet, or you want to work with one of the highest qualified football agents under UEFA, that's me, Raymond Wood. Every night, guys, we're going live and we're giving away $10,000 sponsorship packages for boys and girls all around the world. If you want to join and work with me at my team, and we can turn you into the next football superstar. Guys, all you need to do to be eligible for the sponsorship is purchase my book, The Professional Player Pathway. Once you purchase the book, the next thing you need to do is when you get your receipt sent to you, send us the receipt back to that same email address and say, hi guys, I'd like to claim my $10,000 sponsorship for me, my son or daughter. I'll be in touch, we'll set up a meeting and we'll kickstart your journey onto making it as a professional football superstar. Now, before we get into Ray's Reviews, if you've never seen this section before, you've never seen me before, you might go, who's Ray, who's Raymond Wood? Well, I've worked for teams like Liverpool Football Club, Leicester City Football Club, Paris Saint-Germain. I've worked on football's biggest project called the EPPP, where the FA and English Premier League spent £1.6 billion. I've worked on that same project that produced players like Jude Bellingham, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Harvey Barnes, Luke Thomas, Reece James. We could go on and on and on. Many, many superstars who we worked with on that project. So if you, your son or daughter wants to make it as a professional, all you need to do, go to proplayerpathway.com, purchase the book. Once it's purchased, email us back and we will sponsor you for $10,000. No, it's not a scam. I'm hearing everyone hearing. Also, one of the other questions we get, how can you afford to give away $10,000 scholarships? Guys, we are very, very fortunate. It's taken me 8 to 9 years to work and build up some of the best partnerships and relationships on the planet. And I'm very, very fortunate that I've got one person in particular who supports me, my legacy, and my mission. My legacy is to make boys and girls' dreams come true in the game of football, and we're very, very well financially supported. So whether you live in Hawaii, Seychelles, Trinidad and Tobago, England, Wales, Scotland, Northern Ireland, the USA, Canada, wherever you live, it doesn't matter. If you purchase my book, The Pro Player Pathway, we will sponsor you for $10,000. It's that simple. There's no catches. Okay, now let's get to Ray's Reviews. Now, we did come live and we'll talk about our live game last night. We covered Liverpool Football Club versus Accrington Stanley. Who are they? Exactly, if you remember that advertisement from the 80s. The game finished Liverpool 4, Accrington Stanley 0. It was a good game. Was it one way? No, it wasn't one way. Did the scoreline flatter Liverpool a little bit? Maybe. Accrington Stanley had a couple of chances. They hit the bar. They headed the ball just over the crossbar. They get into some real dangerous areas. They applied great pressure. They won 7 or 8 corners second half. Liverpool kicked off the scoring with Diego Jota. Then an absolutely world-class finish from Trent Alexander-Arnold. Then we had Jadon Danns come off the bench in the second half to score. And also we had Federico Chiesa, not only an Italian superstar, a world superstar in football, but he gets off the mark and scores his first goal for Liverpool at the Kop end. Guys, what does this mean for Liverpool? Well, I don't think it means too much for Liverpool, but I think it's scary for all the other teams in the Premier League. Because not only have we got the best attacking line at the moment, but now we've got a world-class striker in Chiesa who's now fit. He's on his way back to full fitness. He's probably one of the fastest players in Europe, if not in the world, and he knows how to score. I think for Liverpool, it's looking really, really good at the moment. Big congratulations to Accrington Stanley. They brought a huge fan base to Anfield. It was just over 8,000. Congratulations to them on getting a big pocket full of money, and hopefully that's Sherman and owner of the club, spread that money and spread the love around the players. Now, just some of the other results and games to review. Birmingham City 2, Lincoln City 1. Bristol City 1, Wolverhampton Wanderers are the Premier League 2. So anyone who does follow me knows I've got a bit of an affinity with Wolves. I've always loved Wolves since I was young. I always kept an eye out for the results. Remember the great Steve Bull? He was someone I used to love watching when I was younger. So this game was pretty smooth cruise control for Wolves. They went 1-0 up through Ain't Nori in 10 minutes, and Rodrigo Gomez scored on the 21st minute to put them 2-0 up. They did get a goal back, Bristol City, through Twine, just towards the end of the first half. But the game finished up 2-1, and Wolves are safely into the next round. Another big game was Middlesbrough of the Championship versus Blackburn of the Championship. This game finished 1-0 to Blackburn Rovers. They broke the deadlock in the 70th minute with Wyman. Big congratulations to Blackburn. We've got Leicester City 6, Queen's Park Rangers 2. Wow, what a game. Now, we've currently got 12 players on trial in the UK at the moment, and they are currently based up in Leicester, and they've went to the game yesterday. So we're going to be getting some match reports from some of our players and our staff over at Leicester City. Our trialists are on the way up to Liverpool and to Tranmere Rovers in the next couple of days as well for more trials. Again, if you're interested in trialing, if you're interested in making it as a pro player, all you need to do, purchase my book, The Pro Player Pathway. We will sponsor you for $10,000, and you'll get to work with me, one of the highest qualified coaches on the planet, and also a UEFA Player Agent. On to the next scores. No surprises here. Bournemouth 5, West Bromwich Albion 1. Then we had a shock, guys. Brentford 0, Plymouth Argyle 1. That was a bit of a shock in that game. In the next game, we had Chelsea 5, Morecambe 0. Again, an expected scoreline, and well done to Chelsea. In some of the other games, we had Exeter 3, Oxford United 1. And then in one of the other big games, we had Norwich City 0, Brighton and Hove Albion 4. That's a great scoreline for Brighton, 4-0 away to Norwich. Second in the Premier League, Nottingham Forest against ex-Premier League team Luton Town. It finished Forest 2, Luton Town 0. Now, a big tough game coming up for Notts Forest on Tuesday. They play the current Premier League leaders, Liverpool, also the current leaders of the Champions League in Liverpool Football Club. The other scorelines, guys, just to run them off quick. Reading 1, Burnley 3. Sunderland 1, Stoke City 2. Leeds United 1, Harrogate 0. Manchester City 8, Salford City 0. Coventry City 1, Sheffield Wednesday 1. Now, guys, we have got a couple of more games coming up over the next few days. I'll just read them out quickly. In the FA Cup, we've got Millwall versus Dagenham and Redbridge, and that will conclude most of our games, and then we are back into the Premier League on Tuesday. So guys, that's Ray's Reviews for another week. Next week we will be back on Wednesday and Thursday because we've got a round of Premier League games in the middle of the week, which is fantastic, and we're going to bring all the Ray's Reviews for you and the score lines. So guys, have a great weekend. Watch this space, and remember, if you want to be sponsored or your son and daughter does, all you need to do is purchase the book, The Pro Player Pathway, and we will sponsor you for $10,000.